Previously on the Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
Yes, please welcome to the building,
I don't know what type of ambush await me.
TonyaTko.
Yeah!
I started going into TonyaTko mode.
I'm happy to see you today.
Because we know where this conversation is going.
Yes, Tonya's in the house. It's gonna be a good show today.
So
Where
we're
is it
ready for
going? Are you broke?
It's about to go down, people.
Only broke people talk the way you was talking in the meeting today.
Controversial topics in the house.
Wow.
What's up, bro?
Revealing my secret and my father finding out that way on air.
You said that you were living homeless in LA.
Regardless of what is what and which is which.
Displaced. I like the word displaced better.
They say the show must go on.
Displaced. Okay.
You definitely would not like to date a broke guy.
I went into defense mode.
It's not only would I not like today, I won't.
During a near-death experience, I realized there's a lot more to life than we previously thought. Now, I dedicate my life to waking people up to love. Love each other. Most importantly, love yourself.
You're gonna respect me.
It took dying to learn how to live. I'm TonyaTko. Welcome.
On today's Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
Video broke men are boys, and a lot of people are upset by that title. But if you think about it, when a woman is rested in her femininity and taken care of, she is then able to give her gifts out. But when she's in the trenches fighting like a man, it's very hard for things to operate like a woman down there.
I love you,
and then
Tonya. You don't get lubricated with your man, bro.
Like, do you have a life?
Right? Women are the gatekeepers for every human life on earth.
You said you're looking for a Nigerian man, right?
Yes, I am a Nigerian prince.
Prince. She said forget the man. She wants the prince.
You said that you were living homeless in LA.
On today's Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
You definitely would not like to date a broke guy.
She said she won't like today. That don't mean.
She got other things to talk about, but that's what.
No. I didn't say not only would I not like today, I won't.
So
I
it's
won't.
a
He got other
definitive.
things that he needs to take care of.
I
first.
said.
Tanya,
You
the
won't date a broke guy.
Well, you know what? See, broke is a mentality.
Yes.
Right.
It is. If a person, if a person knows how to make money,
Uh-huh.
their financial status at the moment really doesn't matter. It's their ambition, their ingenuity, what it is that they're going to do with what it is that they have. But if a
Right.
person has never demonstrated that they've ever been able to make money, that's an issue, especially for men.
Yes, exactly. You have to have that in you.
Look at his face.
Yeah, look at my face.
I
Why
want
is
to-
it? Why is it especially for men?
Well, see, because men have these egos, and I know that I make money, and I know how to make money.
Right.
And I want my man to feel like a man, you know, and it's going to be pretty difficult for him to feel like a man in relationship with a woman who has so much more than him.
Right.
I made that video, Broke Men Are Boys, and a lot of people are upset by that title. But if you think about it, if you come into a relationship without the ability to take care of yourself, you come into that relationship in the position of child. And
Yes.
your partner has to take care of you. Now, for men, it's a little bit different because men seem to value a woman's fertility, her beauty,
Right.
her ability to produce and nurture and care for children over her ability to be able to take care of him financially.
Not these days.
Thank you.
Not these days.
Thank you for
Okay.
putting that in professional
No,
terms. I
no,
was trying
no.
to put it in ratchet terms for them. I can't fool with no broke dude because he ain't getting no money. But I'm glad that you broke it down correctly. Exactly. You want me to look beautiful. You want me to be fly. You want your kids to be taken care of. You want them to eat good. You need to go out and get some money. Otherwise, it's not going to work
So
out.
which of that is an additional
Paparazzi face me
effort?
so much.
No, for real. Which of that is an additional effort for you to look beautiful, for you to take your bath?
Because
for you
if I got to worry about who going to pay the light bill, who going to pay the bills,
You
who going to
forget
pay
to
the
take your
hard
bath.
Well, no,
I'ma
but
forget.
You know what? I'm sorry.
My Gucci
No,
gonna be stayed.
You know, no, but oh goodness.
No, that's real, but I'm saying.
Well, if you think about it, right? If you think about the difference between the masculine and the feminine,
Uh-huh.
and the things that recharge and energize a woman versus the things that recharge and energize a man, when a woman is rested in her femininity and taken care of, she is then able to give her gifts out. But when she's in the trenches fighting like a man, it's very
Yes.
hard for things to operate like a woman down there.
I love you,
and then
Tonya.
you end up at the tail end
Look at
of
James
not really being able
J Music is ready. Yeah, bro.
I mean,
I'm gonna sit back and listen for a little bit. I want to feel the vibe.
I kind of get what you
Before
said.
I
Input,
speak.
right?
wrote a book in the 5 languages of love, and he talked about if I would have known washing the dishes would have gotten me more sex, he would have washed dishes long ago.
Right.
But it's like when a woman is able to really rest in her femininity and do the things that recharge her as a woman, it's then that she's able to really give and take care of her man in the way that he needs to be taken care of.
Right.
Well, I mean, isn't that? But then that kind of sounds more like a luxury, because some women, they can't afford to not be in the trenches. They can't afford to not work and take care of their kids, especially when you're talking about single parents. And
Yes.
So why would she add to that with a broke dude?
And then you see
So they can
how
struggle together.
you see how the sex life suffers
Exactly.
when the woman is
You
know
don't
what?
get lubricated when your man broke. You be like, you ain't got no money today. you ain't getting no love.
Wait. Is it possible? Is it possible for this woman to live a life like she is going to do things for herself and not dependent? Because this looks like a dependable situation.
No,
I want to depend. I want to give this man my stress, my burden. He should kill himself working so hard for me to feel like a woman.
Okay, you know what? Let's think about the place that men and women have in society.
Okay.
Let's think about it. Look, these buildings, these walls, this structure, the
Was built
pavement
by a
outside
man.
was all built by men.
How do y'all know that?
We
We know that. He wrote his right.
Let's say even if it's 95% men, 5% women, we can estimate that to be having been built by men. The place that men have in society is a lot different than the place that that women have. And men and women need each other to balance one another.
Right.
These operating these cranes, getting your. I mean, what would
You want your wife to be operating the
like?
crane?
What would life be like if you had to come back home to your wife after she was working a jackhammer and she had these hard calluses on her hands,
And she wanna
then
rub
trying
your
to
back.
rub them on your back?
get your money, boo boo.
You
That's a good job.
This is unbelievable.
Hey, they got health benefits.
That's a good
Please
job.
understand that your sex life will suffer because women need to be able to rub ourselves in creams. We need to be able
To
to
buy nice things,
Wow.
get our nails done. How would you concrete in these nails?
But you always
see
say
these
what men
nails?
can do, women can do better. Women are multitasking.
No,
Who said
that's-
that?
that's
Who
it.
in this room
Yeah.
said that? Who
That's-
said
that-
that?
But I
You
believe
came
that.
to
Like,
America and got lost.
Wait, what did you say?
What men can do, women can do
No,
better.
we didn't
No,
say
she
that.
didn't say that.
No. That's
You
the thing
bringing other
women
people
say.
into the conversation that's not here. We don't know those people. You
Wow.
They
you
was
have
playing.
to
They was
account for
ugly.
that.
They couldn't get no dude on the
my
team.
goodness, this
When you
girl
can't
is
snag a
crazy.
boss, that's the way you talk. But when you can snag a boss, you be like, well, I'm finna sit right here and pick up the next one. And he finna pay all my bills. And he finna buy me a new car and a
That's
new
what I'm
whip.
fighting against. How do
You know
you
what?
sit down
I
and
love
say,
her, but I'm
he-
talking about something different.
Yeah, like how do you wake up and say he gonna pay all my bills? Like, do you have a life or something?
You know what? But honestly speaking, with all actuality, right? Women are the gatekeepers for every human life on Earth.
Yes.
There has to be a situation which occurs in which that woman and her newly born offspring, or even the time in which she is with child,
Can
in which that
bond.
woman is protected and the offspring is then protected after it's born. In the olden days, what it took was brute force. And so women looked for men who could protect them
Hold
with
on.
their fists.
Jamie, why are you looking so confused?
In nowadays, the way that men protect women, the way that in this modern society, the way that women and the family are protected is with money.
Hold on.
In certain neighborhoods.
Really?
In some
Hold on.
in
Why are you
Really?
looking so
I want her to
confused?
finish what she
I
said.
She about to finish.
No,
Why
I
you
wanted her
looking
to
so
finish. No, I just had a few questions. So, in your world, should a woman and the man both work while in a relationship?
You know, I think that, listen, I told you how I feel about me
Right.
having money.
Right.
So I like to have my own money.
Okay.
I do. And you see, and part of the downfall of having my own money, especially to the degree that I like to have money,
Right.
is delayed marriage, delayed childbirth. So would a man rather have a 40-year-old woman with more money or a 25-year-old woman who's full in her fertility, who may have
Right.
less money but is on her way up taking care of herself? Each adult needs to take care of themselves,
Yes.
male and
Exactly.
See,
agree.
now you come. Now you're speaking my
this is-
No,
language.
it's all in the same philosophy, though.
No,
like
no,
women
no.
want people who
But-
are on the same like wavelength as them. If you work, I work. You hustle, I hustle. You don't
Yeah.
hustle, I don't hustle. you sow your coat according to your size. If you deal with bums, you a bum. If you deal with people who are actually doing things, you deal with those people because they connect with people who are doing the same things, right?
Yeah, she's like,
Right,
I
exactly.
didn't say it.
She know what I mean.
She's like,
You can't attract bums if you a bum.
But then you also have to really consider the position that women play. Do you know the difference between the male of a species and the female of a species?
What's the difference, baby?
How you tell in the animal kingdom, the difference is that the female of the species has the larger, less abundant sex cells. The male of the species has the smaller, more abundant sex cells. So the female has the larger, fewer sex cells. The male has the larger, more abundant. So reproductive success for the male of the species is to spread his seed far and wide. Reproductive success for the female of the species is to get the best one mate for her one egg. And what does the best equate in each society?
Yes.
In our society, now remember, we're in California, and in certain parts of Los Angeles, in certain neighborhoods, the best of that species is a man who can protect that woman with physical force. But when we come into certain other circles, the way that man can take care of that household and take care of that woman when she has a child is by being able to provide for the family.
It's by drug dealing.
And yet the lioness is the one that goes to hunt and bring for the lion to eat.
And
the lion takes the bigger share.
That's nurturing. Making sure he eats while he goes out and gets money.
If another male lion tries to come to that pride, what will that male lion do?
He protects the pride.
Okay, then. And then you also have to remember that human beings and dolphins are among two of very few species who have sex for pleasure.
Dolphins?
So dolphins, they get it in. Don't go into a tank with a dolphin, girl. Listen, the dolphins get it in. Did you hear about that book, Wet Goddess? This man who was raped over and over again by a dolphin until he fell in love with it. That's a whole other story. It's a Wet Goddess is the book.
Wow.
Look it up on Google. But what I'm saying is,
was that true?
It's a true story.
True story.
Horrifyingly true. You heard about it, right?
No.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that human beings have sex for pleasure. So in the animal kingdom with lions, they may not be having sex for pleasure. So when we start talking about the different constructs of humanity and how we process information and the difference between humans and animals, right? Listen, like I said, if you want your woman to be able to give you the fruits of her femininity, you as a man need to provide the fruits of your masculinity. And the masculine is active. The masculine is forceful. The masculine is competitive. The masculine enjoys things that have to do with logic centers and building things. Women don't enjoy, for the most part, women don't enjoy brute force labor like I've seen men enjoy. For the most part, women don't.
All right,
and the more a woman has to stay in her masculinity, the more masculine she becomes and the drier she becomes.
Okay, I was about to say let's go to the tweets. Say you need to come and join the speakers of House of Representatives.
Send me the invite. I'm
you
there.
Definitely need to fight for women.
That's what I said. Listen, come
Okay, man. I like you with the blonde hair.
And look how feminine she looks.
Yeah, she looks.
That means she got a
that's
rich
Jay
man.
Music wife.
Yeah, she got
is it?
Yes.
That's your wife?
Bukola says
You're quiet. You're quiet. You look pretty.
You know, I am very quiet because I'm just trying to, like I said before, I'm trying to feel the vibe of everything that's going on. I'm trying to get what she's saying versus Wami and Amarachi coming out with the drug dealers and stuff. I'm just trying to see where I fit in this conversation.
Argument is simple. J Music, we had this conversation in the meeting. Argument is simple. If a woman wants a man to take care of her, you need to do something.
Mommy, they already gonna be doing something, making you happy.
Next time on the Displacement for the Dream Diaries.
My mama did not come from Abia State, Nigeria. So for me to sit up on here, no bum. No, you get some money.
Listen, calm down.
You spend some money.
Because the wife is being a wife.
And that's an important job. Feminine recharges the masculine, and the masculine recharges the feminine.
We need both.
We both
We
need
need that.
one another.
We need-
Do you know what men are like when they don't get that caressing and that loving and that relief?
They are angry, woman.
your assets got seized, right? So you didn't have access to any of your funds, and you created a GoFundMe page.
I don't understand why this is such a hard topic for you.
It is a hot topic because we're just trying. We're just trying to break the gene of women being they're entitled.
If it's a part of your genetic makeup to be able to succeed, you are going to find a way to succeed.
Why have you not made it?
Why hasn't Tonya made it? Is it because she doesn't have the face? She doesn't have the shape, and she's just not people's taste. Find out on the next Displacement for the Dream Diaries for the epic conclusion on SilverBird TV.
Please give me your feedback. Let me know what it is that you think of the direction that we're going in with the editing, with the voiceovers. I love hearing your feedback. I love that you guys are invested in the story. I love that you're coming back every day watching. To all the people, all of my knockouts who know how to express their love, thank you. I love you too. Thank you for coming along this journey with me. I'll see you all in the next video.